Gen Z has it easier. Here's the hard truth. Every generation believes they had it tougher. But when you strip out the noise and look at the facts, one thing becomes clear. Gen Z has more resources, more support, and fewer real-world pressures than their parents ever did. Let's take a sober look at why that's true, and why it matters. Gen Z was born into a world shaped by 40 years of technological advancement, globalization, and rising living standards. Their parents, mostly Gen X or late boomers, didn't grow up with smartphones, unlimited internet, online education, or remote work. Gen Z did. Today, anyone with a phone and initiative can learn to code, build an audience, or launch a business. This isn't just easier access. It's structural leverage their parents never had. The pressure to move out at 18, get married early, buy a house on a single salary, that's not a Gen Z reality. Nor is it expected of them anymore. Gen Z's parents, shaped by economic hardship, wariness, or emotional distance, often swore they'd be more supportive. And they are. They provide emotional care, financial cushions, and more tolerance for delayed independence. In short, Gen Z can take their time, and many do. It's true, this generation is more open about mental health, and that's a positive shift. But awareness doesn't equal resilience. Being able to name a struggle is not the same as learning to endure it. Many Gen Zers over-identify with anxiety or stress, using it as a shield from responsibility. Yes, the world is complex. But so was growing up during Cold War tensions, inflation spikes, or 18% mortgage rates. Their parents didn't talk about it. They just dealt with it. Let's be blunt, Gen Z isn't working harder, they're working less, and often they're proud of it. They demand flexibility, meaning, and personal growth from their jobs. Fair enough, but the expectation that work must also be fulfilling is a luxury mindset. Their parents worked jobs they didn't love because survival left no room for preference. Gen Z has a safety net and global options. They're not lazy by default, but many are choosing comfort over commitment. Student debt, real issue, housing prices, absolutely inflated, but blaming structural problems for personal stagnation is too convenient. Yes, the system has flaws, but Gen Z also has more leverage, more tech, more access, and more family support than any prior generation. If you're still stuck, you might not be oppressed, you might be avoiding the grind. The world is better for Gen Z, by nearly every measure. Longer life expectancy, lower child mortality, more educational access, broader civil rights, endless digital tools. But here's the paradox, more comfort doesn't guarantee more fulfillment. That part still takes effort, discomfort, and grit, qualities no generation can skip. Gen Z has the tools, the question is, will they use them or just keep tweeting about how hard things are?